All right, you guys, welcome back to Pilates Strong. My name is Lorraine. We're gonna do a little bit of Broga yoga. I don't know. It's gonna be yoga that's a little more strength-based, and I'm doing this because I do get requests for this. And so here we go. So we're gonna do a great strength building yoga class, and it's gonna be awesome. So let's start off today. We're gonna start off on our back, all right? Just start off on your back for a second. And just kind of hang out here, take your hands off the side and just breathe. And all I want you to think about right now is your feet, your tailbone, and your shoulders, okay? So shoulders are relaxed, right? Your front ribs are pulling in. Your tailbone is heavy, your feet are grounded. And see if you can find the balance on the floor of the feet, the tailbone, and the upper back, okay? And just kind of hang out here and breathe for a second. And what I'm trying to do here is establish your neutral spine, okay? So neutral spine is where you have a small space under your low back, but it's not here and it's not here, right? It's kind of right in the middle. And just breathe here for a second and see if you can find your abs and your feet, and just breathe, okay? I want to establish this here because I want you to think about this whole class, the abs, having integrity when we do our push-ups or our chaturangas, and having integrity when we do our core work as well as our standing work. So anyway, just breathe here and just hang on. Keep those ribs nice and flat if you can without letting the shoulders lift. You got about 5 seconds here. 4, 3, 2. Okay, now take your left arm up and then just rotate your upper body and look towards the right? So left arm up and over. And I want you to think just like maybe try to get that left hand down and actively reaching it long. You should feel a little stretch over the top of that arm. Good. Your left hip stays down. I'm looking for a little rotation. Good. And then slowly take that arm up. Take the right arm up, left arm down, and then rotate to the other side. So your right hip stays down. So we're just looking for a stretch like all the way through here, like all the way through the back, the shoulder, the lats. And a nice twist, and you're gonna feel a nice little stretch even through the obliques here. Good, just breathe here. 3, 2, good. And now from here, I want you to take the arms back and then make like these circles. So let's just start making some arm circles on our back and do this in a way where you still maintain connection of your core, right? So as we go out, I'm not here and I'm not here. Like there's no crazy movements, all right? So we're just really focusing on driving the movement through the abdominals. Here's the thing, we're gonna do a lot of shoulders and a lot of arms today. A lot of core too probably, maybe, but we'll see. But I want your shoulders to be nice and warm, and I want you to start getting used to this idea of really stabilizing through the abdominals to move the arms, okay? Good, now reverse. You're gonna go the other direction, up, out, down, and around. Good, and we'll just kind of pick up the pace. Notice any popping. If it hurts or it pinches, again, like I always say, make sure that you're clear to do all the exercises. You know, you don't want to put any strain on something, especially if your shoulder bothers you, right? You want to listen to your body. 3, good. 2, good. Now you're gonna take those arms overhead, reach the arms longer, and as you reach those arms, I want you to think, pull those ribs down. So my ribs are pulling down even more, but I'm not tucking my hips, right? The hips are long, so I've got this real strong core, like abdominal connection right now. Hold it, reach it, 3, 2, and then release. Start rocking, like back and forth a little bit, just kind of along the spine here, just like this, good. And then come to a seated position, okay? Come onto all fours, good. And then from here, just kind of find some like movements through your hips for a second, just kind of swinging them right, swing them left. I want you guys to be nice and warm, good. One more like that. And then take your palms upside down, flip them back, and just kind of sit back for a second here. Just take a moment to set yourself up for the class, or for the video. I guess it's a class too, right? And you know, you want to be mindful of the wrists here. If your wrists are bothering you at all, back off, skip the chaturangas, or just hold a dolphin on your forearms. Listen to your body, right? Good. I just flipped my palms so that the fingertips are facing inwards now, so they're kind of facing like this now. Just kind of rocking side to side. You should feel a nice stretch to the back of that wrist. Good. Another thing that would be good to do is my wrist strengthening workout. I think it's like 8 minutes or 10 minutes, something like that. But if you do that, it's going to help you with a lot of this weight bearing stuff, okay? And then just sit on your heels for a second, kind of just shake that out for a bit, okay? So here we go. guys ready? Hands down, right leg back, left leg back, top of the plank hold. Okay. You're gonna look forward slightly, okay? You're gonna roll forward on your toes and then just roll back, okay? We're gonna do 10. Good. Send it back. As I'm doing this, you can separate your feet here if you want. It's a little bit easier. I have my feet together because I love this connection into my abdominals with the thighs kind of pushing together. And you really want to feel the muscles through the back of the shoulder here, okay? Good, 3. And as I bring it forward, my abs pull in tighter, 2. Good, 1, now hold. Now from here, you're gonna tuck your tailbone, okay? You're gonna press the ground away and you're gonna hold. And as I'm pushing the ground away, I'm like trying to pull my feet to my hands and my hands to my feet. So I've got this active engagement, like I'm trying to squish my rug here together, or your mat if that's what you have. So hold this. Head is dropped, back is domed. You want to press the ground away, tuck the hips. Your butt will lift here a little bit. Hold it, pull those ribs in deeper. 10, 9, 8, keep squeezing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then release, bring it forward. Shift yourself forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Okay, good. So first down dog of the day, right knee bends, left knee bends. Let those hips wiggle a little bit. Good. And then find like a nice little static position here. Our first exercise is our warm up, okay? You're gonna come down to your forearms, halfway, and then press it back up. That's 1. Slowly lower. 2. So it's almost like you're going into a dolphin. 3. Good. You got 4. As I bend my elbow, I'm really feeling all this connection here, right? It should not be in your neck here. It should be in the back line, your posterior chain, your triceps. Good. 3 more. Come on, lower, lift, lower, lift. Last one, hold it. 3, 2. Now come right down onto your forearms. Hold your dolphin for 2 minutes. Okay, this is gonna be hard. Okay, so if you need to take a break at any time, take a child's pose and then get right back into it. Otherwise, stay in this position. I got a little boo-boo on my elbow, so it's a little bit hard today on this rug, but we'll see how it works. All right, so just keep holding her here and focus on your breath. Heels hiding behind the toes. Make sure your knees are in line with your hips so they're not turning in, they're not turning out. Okay, if you're finding that the shoulders are already tired, you can always kind of walk one hand forward, take a little rest there, and then switch here if you want. Okay, so that's another option if you want something between a child's pose and the full version, like just to give your arms a little rest. Okay, so almost a minute in. You're gonna keep holding this. Good, keep holding and keep breathing. It's really good for building up the shoulders, building up even the biceps. I'm not kidding, your biceps are gonna work here. Like this is working, all the shoulder. I love it. It's great for building shoulder strength. Good. Sit those hips up a little higher. Okay. Got about, I'm scared to tell you how much you have left. You got about 45 seconds. Good. Just breathe. You're gonna start to shake here. Now, if you're really flexible, it might be easy for you to do this. If you're not flexible, it's gonna be even harder. Just keep building up to it, okay? Just takes time, and it's hard. It's really hard stuff. Good. Keep holding. You got 30 seconds here. I'm starting to build the heat. I can feel myself starting to sweat. It's a good feeling. Good. About 15 more seconds. You're almost there. Breathing, holding. Just deepen your breath. Keep those abs pulling in tight. Keep the core nice and strong. 3, 2, and then take a little break. So set your knees down here. All right, so that was your first dolphin hold there today. So a little child's pose for a second if you want. Otherwise, I'm gonna have you sit your hips up, go right back into your downwards facing dog here, okay? From here, you're gonna just look between your hands. You're gonna step your right foot forward, step your left foot forward, inhale halfway, exhale forwards fold, okay? Take an inhale as you rise up, exhale, hands touch. Bring those hands to your heart, good. That should feel like relief, right? Inhale, take those arms up, exhale, forward fold, inhale halfway, exhale, step your left foot back, right foot back, go through your chaturanga. Lowering down, inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downwards facing dog. So I'm gonna tell you right now, my shoulders are sore from a workout I did 2 days ago. This is gonna be really hard for me today, and I can already feel it, all right? Now from here, staying in your downward facing dog, inhale, inhale, take the right leg up. We'll just leave that there. Exhale, bring that right knee, left tricep, hold, stick it there, okay? Lift the belly up, hold it, 3, 2, inhale, send that leg back. Good. Exhale, bring that right knee, left tricep, hold, good. Try to stick it there if you can. Your weight shifts forward, good. Send that leg back. You got 3 more. Exhale, I'm using my right oblique a lot here. I'm pressing the ground away with my arms, good. Send that leg back. Last 2, exhale. Right knee, left tricep, hold, stick it there, hold, good. Send that leg back. Last 1, exhale, hold it there, okay? Hold it there, 5, hold it there, 4, maybe lift it a little higher, 3, 2, and then downwards facing dog again, okay? Hang out here in your downward facing dog while I put this back on real quick, okay? We're gonna go right into the left side here. I may have to move this around here. Let's see if I can find a better place for this, okay? You guys stay in your down dog. There we go. Left leg up as you inhale. Exhale, bring that knee right into your tricep. Hold. Good. Inhale, send that leg back. Exhale, left knee, right tricep, and try to get it up there. Hold. So my obliques are firing up like crazy, right? Send that leg back. Only 3 more. Exhale, right knee, left tricep, press the ground away. Hold. Good. Inhale that leg back. 2 more. Exhale. Left knee, right tricep, stick it there and hold. Good, breathe, you got it. Breathe. Good, 1 more, this is the longer one. Exhale, bring it in, hold it, lift that higher, 5, lift it higher, 4, come on, 3, 2, downward facing dog, hold, okay? Inhale as you look forward, step your left foot forward, step your right foot forwards, inhale halfway, exhale, forward fold, get a little stretch here, bend the right knee, bend the left knee, kind of stretch it out through here. Good. Inhale as the arms rise. Exhale, palms to your heart. Good. Okay. Now from here, keep your hands to your heart. Take your left leg back, come into a nice high crescent pose here, okay? And just breathe here. Really feel the engagement of that right leg. Your back heel is lifted. Good. Now option 1, arms can stay here. Option 2, arms are gonna go up. If your arms are up, it's gonna burn even more, okay? So now we're gonna work a little bit through the leg here, okay? You're gonna just lower, and then as you exhale, you're gonna bring it right into your warrior. Hopefully that makes sense. So lower, you take a lunge, that left knee just barely taps the floor, lift, okay? Now I always say, do the best you can to keep your hips square. So you don't want them like turned out. You want them as square as possible. It's hard, okay? Let's go 8 more, 8, good, lower, 7, good, really feeling the power of that right leg, 6, good, floating it back, 5, if that's too much, you can always put your hands on your hips, it gives a little bit easier balance, 4, good, lower, good, last 3, lower, excellent, last 2, good, nice, long spine, last 1, lift, you're gonna lunge it back down, you're gonna lower 1 inch, lift. So you're gonna lower and lift, and that back knee is bent, and it's like coming off a couple inches, oops, and going down. Just lost my balance there, it's okay, right? Good, so lower, lift, 8, lift, 7, good, 6, 5, 4, come on you guys, 3, last 2, hold it, 3, 2, now bring it right back into that warrior position, take your left leg forwards, wrap it around your right leg, so a little eagle here, okay? You're gonna find your balance here, take your arms up, sit it into your chair, and hold. We're gonna hold this for about 20 seconds, okay? Let me see if I can look at my time here without losing my balance, all right? So hold, breathe, maybe sit a little deeper, abs are pulling in tight. If you need to put that toe down, that's okay, otherwise keep holding. Stay with it, you got 5, you got 4, you got 3, 2, and then separate those feet, hands to the floor. Take a little stretch here. Excellent job, all right? So from here, I'm gonna have you guys step your right foot back, your left foot back, top of the plank, hold, okay? So now we're gonna hold on top of our plank here. We're gonna do a little combo with a side plank and a push-up. It's kind of fun, I like it, okay? So from here, pick your right leg is still gonna burn, by the way. Left leg up, bring that leg through, okay? So it's almost like fallen triangle, but your hands are in a plank position, right? And then from here, shift your weight forwards, okay? Keep those obliques tight. We're gonna do 3 push-ups. Ready? So you're gonna lower, elbows sort of in tight, lift. Good, find your abs. Lower, lift. One more, you're gonna hold. Hold it, try not to drop your head. 3, 2, lift it up. Side plank, or not side plank, sorry. You're gonna lift it up into your wild thing, kind of, right? So fallen triangle, or you can go right back here for your wild thing. So hanging out here, good. Take that hand back down, good. Lower, 3, lift, 2, lift, 1, hold. Bring that arm up, take a little bit of a back bend. So the idea with this whole thing is we're adding a component of strength to our, you know, kind of like our yoga practice, right? I know it's not totally yoga for some people, but we're adding this element of stretch as we go down to our push-up. Come on, 3, good, 2, 1. Come on, lift it back up. You got one more set. Good, hold that and then bring it back down. 3, lift, 2, lift, 1, lift, bring it up, hold, 3, 2, hand goes back down, pull that knee in, and then send it back, find your plank position. Just hold, okay? From here, you're gonna bring that left leg up again. You're gonna exhale, bring that knee in, and we're not bringing it to your nose. I just want you to think about lifting the abs in, bringing that knee in, lift that booty up and hold, shifting the weight forward, just hold this. Okay, hold this for about 10 seconds. Breathe, slow down that breath. Good, 5, 4, come on, 3, 2, step that foot forwards between your hands. Good, breathe here, come high onto your fingertips. Okay, find this nice strong standing position here and breathe. Bring that head slightly forwards. Okay, you're gonna inhale, rise up to your crescent and hold, okay? So again, option, hands on the hips or arms up, okay? You're gonna lower, find your crescent. We're gonna go to our crescent, warrior 3. Crescent, warrior 3, ready? Exhale, lift it up. You can swing the arms back if you want, good. And then lower. So there's a little lunge every single time. So it's crescent to lunge, crescent, warrior, good. And really find that floating feeling. If you want harder, keep the arms forwards the whole time, good. You have 6 more, 6. Come on, work it. 5, really be mindful with your lunge position of that knee, right? You never want that knee forwards. You want it right over that ankle. Last 3, good. Last 2, stay with it. Last 1, good. Lower that knee down 1 inch off the mat. Again, you can always put your hands on your hips. You're gonna hover it a little bit off the mat and lift. So little pulses, down and up. How's that left side doing? Building that heat, right? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's the best. Good, lower and lift. Pull those abs in nice and tight. Good. 5, stay with it. 4, really feel that glute. 3, good. Last 2, good. Hold, arms up. Lift your chest up. Bring that right leg, wrap it around your left. Find your little eagle, maybe hands to prayer, maybe not. Good. Hold and sit into that. Now I'm gonna try to look to make sure I got a good time here. Good, 20 seconds starts now. And without losing my balance, right? Very funny, if you ever wanna play with your balance, move your eye gaze around, like look around, and it's hard. Go ahead, try it. Good, hold this. Maybe sit a little deeper. Sit a little deeper maybe not, right? Stay with it. Oop, I'm gonna fly 1 to look at my clock. 3, good, 2, and then separate that foot. Good, set it down, forward fold, good. And just kind of hang out here for a second, okay? Breathe, okay, bend your right knee, bend your left knee, let it feel good, all right? Now from here, you're gonna take your left foot back, right foot back, top of your plank, shift your weight forwards, lower down, chaturanga. Hold it there for a second and just breathe. Good, breathe, find your tricep, breathe, and then inhale. Upwards facing dog. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Very nice, okay? Now, from here, I'm gonna have you guys go right back into that plank position, okay? Bring that right leg up. You're gonna step it through. So kind of like fallen triangle, but with the hands down, right? And this is the one where you get to go to either wild thing or just stay in your fallen triangle after your push-up. You're gonna do 3 push-ups. Ready? Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Last one and lift. Good. Take that arm up. Find your wild thing. Good. Send it back down. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Take that arm up. Maybe a little back bend here. Good. Make sure you're on the inside of that back leg, meaning the inside of your left leg when you go to wild thing. Good. Lower, lift. I'm gonna take my hands closer. Lower, lift. So hands wider is easier for this. Further is harder. I mean, closer is harder. Lift. Gosh, I'm so tired I can't even talk anymore. Good. Last set here. Good. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Hold it there. Hold it there. 4, 3, 2. Find your plank. Bring your knee in. Step it back. Downwards facing dog. Hang out here for a minute and just breathe. Good. We're gonna shift our weight back forward again. We're gonna go to that little hold with our right leg, okay? So shift your weight forward. Good. Bring that knee in. Lift your booty up. Just hold, okay? So I'm not worried about getting it to the nose here. I just want you to kind of find that lift. Hold it for 10 more seconds. Stay with it. Maybe shift the weight forward a little more. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now step that foot between your hands. Good. Find your high runner's lunge position. Catch your breath for a minute, okay? Good. And then step your left foot forwards. Good. Sit nice and low here for a second. Inhale, take those arms up. Good. Chair pose. And hang out here and breathe, okay? So again, you know, I do see a lot of this happening. If you can though, I really would rather have you be high in chair pose with the knees back than be low and be here. So find your balance. Ideally, you want something like this. I've heard teachers cue tuck your hips. I've heard them maybe find a little bit of a tuck. Some of them don't even cue the tuck. What I want you to think of is, where does my pelvis feel the best for this position? And usually it's somewhere between a neutral and slightly tucked forward pelvis. Hold it, okay? Keep holding it. Keep holding it. You got 20 seconds. You should feel those legs burning. What I've learned with yoga is toes together, heels slightly apart in chair pose, and I think that's just to give your ankle a little bit of room. Okay, keep holding, so a little deeper. It makes sense, right? 5, stay with it. 4, 3, 2, now lower your butt down. Good, back into chair. Lower, lift. Good, I want some energy. Lift. People say you can't squat past your 90 degrees. You actually can. It just depends on if you're flexible enough. If you're not, you're just gonna hold your chair. You got 3 more. Let those legs burn. Good, last 2. Good, lift. Last one, lift, hold. 3, 2, sit your butt down. Hold your bow pose. Now, the funny part is bow pose is actually really hard, but because we've been on our legs and on our arms, this actually feels like a rest for right now, okay? So enjoy it. Hold your boat pose, okay? You're gonna slowly lower all the way down. Set the feet down for a second. Take your hands behind your head. Take your right leg up. Rotate your chest to that right leg. Okay, you're gonna pulse your chest up and down. I want you to squeeze your obliques. Exhale. Good, strong leg. Exhale. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, left leg hovers. Okay, we're gonna do 20. Good, slow and controlled. 19, 18, 17. I'm gonna count slow, I know it sucks, right? 16. Flexing our point is fine with me with the feet. Good. 13, 12. I have a little bonus coming up. 11. Good. 10. Really find that squeeze. My left hip does not lift when I do this. 8. Good. Exhale. 7. So good. 6. Stay with it. 5. 4. Come on, you guys. 3. 2. Now hold. Just get comfy here. Hold it there. Hold it there. Breathe. Now take your hands forwards. Hold, okay? Now you're gonna pulse your chest up. Little yogi gun. This is what we did a lot of when I first started yoga. I don't know why, it was just kind of like a cute little thing. Good. You got about
15 more. And I want you to think about the fact that your arms are forward lets you lift higher, but not at the expense of just squishing. You still want to build length in your waist. Good. 10, 9, keep working, guys. I know it's hard. 8, 7, 6, come on. 5, 4, 3, almost there. Last 2. Good, hold it. Now, this is the part that's gonna be hard. You're gonna lift that right leg or left leg to meet the right. Take your hands behind your head. Keep your chest high. Okay, we're not taking a break here, you guys. Okay, we're gonna do some leg drops, okay? So you're gonna lower, hold, lift. Good. Lower. Notice that my pelvis is still. So I'm just bending out the hips like a Barbie doll, right? I hate to use that example, but it is a pretty good example. Okay, lower, pull those abs in tight, lift. Good. This is hard for me to talk and do at the same time. Good. We have 7 more. Lift. Feel how strong you're getting. Lift that chest a little higher. The thing with this is the higher your chest is, it's actually easier on your back. If this bothers your back at all, your modification is hands under the tailbone. Okay, or just skip the whole thing or lower your legs less low. Good. 3. Come on, you guys. Don't give up. Lift. Good. Last 2. My butt stays down the whole time. So as I reach my legs up, my tailbone gets heavier. Good. 2. Lift. So good for you. Come on. This next one is going to suck, but you're going to hold it. Hands forwards, hold it. Shake. 10 more seconds. Let it shake. Get stronger here. Lift that chest higher. Good. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and take a break. That is some hard ab work. All right. So you know where we're going with this, okay? You're gonna roll yourself forward, maybe a couple of times, maybe not. I don't usually need a whole lot to get there. Cross your ankles or not, maybe keep the feet separated and see if you can come right back in that chair pose without using your arms. You're gonna hold chair pose, okay? Hold your chair pose and just breathe here. Arms up. Your abs are warm now, aren't they? Good. Now, bring that head up. If I was looking down in the last chair, I apologize. You do wanna be looking, forwards. You want a nice relaxed shoulder position. You don't wanna be here. You want here, all this is working, keep holding. Okay, now I'm gonna sit a little lower. Hold this for 20 more seconds, okay? Maybe the hands in prayer. If that's easier on the shoulder, hey, that is fine with me, okay? Listen to your body. Otherwise, take those arms forwards. Good, sit a little deeper. You got 8 seconds, and then we're gonna lower and lift our booty 10 times, okay? Keep with it, or stay here. If you cannot do the whole lower and lift, you can just pulse your booty like this. 3, 2, ready? You're gonna lower, arms stay up, lift right to that halfway point. Lower, good, lift. I'm kind of trying to stop almost at 90 degrees, good. Lower, lift, come on you guys. Good, 4, you got 10, remember, don't give up, good. You're gonna feel the quads, the tops of the knees, the booty, the hamstrings, come on. Only 3 more, come on, 3 more. And then you're gonna sit down in your boat. 2, good. Last one, hold, 3, 2, lower that butt down, find your boat position. Whew, isn't that relief, surprisingly? Hold. But this second set, your abs are already sore, right? Okay, then from here, you're gonna roll all the way down, set the feet down, hands go behind your head, chest is up high, left leg up, and start pulsing your chest up and down. Little, tiny pulses, lifting and lowering, and squeezing. I love yoga workouts that, have that strength element in it. I know everyone is different. I don't think there's really a way to say that it's not yoga. It's just kind of adding a little bit of modern flair to it is kind of how I look at it. This isn't like your typical yoga pose class. Good. But you guys have requested the Broga stuff, and I'm going to tell you, that's my love. I love that hardcore yoga stuff that just really makes you focus on your breath with your exercise, with your strength. Because you can hear me breathing. I'm thinking you can, because I can hear myself breathing. Good. You got 4 more. Lift. 4. This hard part's coming. 3. Good. 2. Good. Maybe hover that right leg. Hold. I forgot to hover that right leg. I was like, why is this so easy? All right, now pulse your chest up. 15. Good. 14. Good. 13. Stay in it. I think we did 18 on the last side, so let's do 12. 11, good, lift. 10, really keep that right hip down. 9, again, keep the leg down, keep that right leg down. If it's too much, you can always bend your left knee. Good, good, come on. 5, lift. 4, good. 3, last 2, good. Hold the squeeze, okay? Take your right leg to meet your left. Take those hands back behind your head, lift your chest up and hold. Okay, we got 10 leg drops. Okay, you want strong abs? This is where it's at. Ready? You're gonna lower. And what's cool is you can do this without any equipment. Lift. So just try to follow along here the best that you can. When my leg's lower, I'm not letting those abs lose control. Abs are pulling in. If your range is here, hey, fine. If it's here, fine. Nothing wrong with that. Great. Keep going though. Just because I'm talking and trying to explain while doing the workout doesn't mean you stop. It means you keep going. Okay? Lift. Good. And feel how those obliques feel here. Feels so good. Lift. Keep that chest high. Good. You got 4 more. Lower, and then you gotta hold. Lift. Come on. 3. Good. Lift. Good. Last 2. Come on. Pull those abs in. Good. Last 1. Hold it. Bring those arms forwards. Hold your boat pose. Chest is up. Legs are low. Grab your thighs if you need to. This is okay. Okay, 10 more seconds. Stay with it. I'm actively, boom, 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 squeezing this in tight. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. So hard, right? All right, start rocking yourself back and forth here. All right, and then you're gonna just kind of cross your legs this time. Come onto all fours, all right? So one of the other things I like to do with yoga a lot is play with my chaturangas and work kind of the triceps a little bit. So we're gonna get into that a little bit now, okay? So take your right leg back. I'm just catching my breath. Take your left leg back and then take your right leg back. Or your right leg and then your left leg, however you want to get there, okay? Now, find your triceps here. Bring your chest forwards, okay, just hold. Now your abs are really warm, right? Okay, we're gonna try to do 10 chaturangas, okay? So shift your weight forward. Good, find that little bit of doming of your upper back, just a little bit. Head is forwards, good. 10 starts, 3, 2, lower, and lift, okay? That's 1. Lower. You don't really want to pass your 90 degrees here. Lift. You want to kind of keep control here, okay? You want the shoulders back, right? If this is too much, just go to your knees or just hold your plank. Totally cool. There's nothing wrong with that at all, okay? Good. This is 5. Good. 6. Stay with it. Come on. 7. You guys look awesome. 8. Work it. Good. 9. Work it. 10. Hold it. 4. 3, 2, take a little break if you need it. Otherwise, just hold your plank here and just breathe. Just breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Hold it, hold it. Maybe look forwards a little bit. Hold it, maybe look forwards. 5, good. 4, good. 3, 2, we're not taking a break. Take those legs wide now. Take those legs wide, okay? We're gonna do 5 with our legs wide, okay? This time I want your hands in a little bit of a diamond shape, like a diamond push-up, right? So fingertips and index and thumb together, or maybe a little separate. Ready? 5, lift. 4, lift. 3, lift. 2, lift. Hold it, hold it. Make your posture better. 4, 3, 2, lift it up, and then take a breath. Ooh, how are those triceps doing? So hard, so much work happening there, right? All right, so we're gonna continue with the arms a little bit longer here. I want you to go down to your forearms now. Options here, your forearms together, your hands together is gonna be easier because then you can kind of feel the wrapping of your shoulders. And in fact, try that. Clasp your hands together, hug those elbows down. You're gonna feel a little bit of engagement through here. That's a great way to find the back of the shoulder. So if you need that, do it. If you can maintain that feeling, right, that connection, and have the hands separated, that's fine too. All right, so I'm gonna go hands separated. I'm gonna hold my forearm plank, okay? Let's try to hold this. Well, let's figure this out. I think I'm gonna try to have you guys hold this for a minute to start. Okay, so find your forearm plank, hold. Dome your back a little bit, right? So the reason I say dome is this is better than this. I never wanna see that, right? This is just asking for trouble in your low back. So I'd rather have you tuck a little bit. Good. And instead of just hanging out in a plank like you usually do, with this feeling, I want you guys to feel like you're, again, pulling that mat together. Like my elbows are pulling to my feet and my feet to my hands. Hold. Okay, you're halfway there. Good. Breathe. Good. Keep holding. Keep holding. Good. Got 20 seconds. Okay, I really want you guys to feel the strength of the back of that shoulder there. Good. About 10 more seconds. Keep staying there. Keep breathing. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Now from here, I'm going to give you an option. Either come onto your hands for a full plank, or see if you can push yourself up and bring it forwards, and then slowly drop it down. Okay, just like that. So see if you can come up, double arms, good, and then slowly back down. If your butt lifts a little bit, that's okay. Mine does too. Okay, good. And then lower. Let's go to 7. That's 3. This is 4. Good. Lower. 5. Again, if it's too much, you're just gonna do here, just like you would in a regular class, right? In there. Good. Let's do 2 more. Lift. Good. Lower. When I first started, I could not do this. Good. Hold top of this plank. Hold top of the plank. 4, 3, 2, and then release. Take a little moment here for a second. All right. I love, love, love working with these holds. All right. From here, in your little tabletop position, take your right leg forwards. We're just gonna do a little stretch now. Take that right leg up. Try not to skip the stretch part. The reason I say this is because if you are consistent with your stretches, you're gonna feel better. You're gonna see improvements over time. You will. That's just how it is. Okay. So try to take time for your stretches so that you get more flexible. So for this position, I want your heel pressing down. I've got a little bit of an engagement in my core here, so I'm not just kind of hanging out, but I'm almost like actively pulling my core in to get a little deeper stretch in that hamstring as my heel is pushing down. And instead of I see everyone trying to get their head down, hey, that's fine. But why don't we try to work our hip flexion a little bit, right? So this is kind of a little more benefit for that hip if you want to try to work into your splits, is to try to get that chest forward to kind of work the flexibility here. And you'll notice that it's almost like you're drawing your chest forwards and then down to get there. Good. And just kind of hang out there and breathe. So you're kind of actively pulling that right hip back. Good. Now, if you want to kind of work your balance a little bit, take your left hand onto your shin, kind of hang out there for a second, and then take maybe the right hand on your shin and just kind of hang out there and breathe. Good. Just kind of see how that feels with your balance. Good. Make sure you're not hyperextending the knee. If you hyperextend, make sure that you keep a little micro bend. So if you're super flexible, you don't need to jam into that knee joint. Good. Just hang out here and breathe. Okay. And then from here, take your left hand down, and you're just going to rotate your chest over that right leg and breathe. It should feel really good. Okay. We're going to do a little dynamic stretch here. In this position, you're going to bend and straighten that right leg. You're going to bend and straighten that right leg. So just little dynamic movements happening through here. Good. And straighten. Good. And bend. And straighten. Good. So you're going to feel like as you bend and straighten it, you're kind of working into that hip a little more. It feels really nice. Good. One more. Good. And then maybe now, see if you can turn your chest a little further, but make sure now that you're pulling your left hip back so that your left hip doesn't turn you. So you want to stretch in that oblique. So it's a little bit of a stretch for your waist. So we did do a lot of back stuff today too, or I should say like arms and back, because your chaturangas do require a lot of the strength back here. Good, keep holding. And then slowly bring it back forwards again, okay? And then bend that right knee again, good, and just kind of let that kind of hip feel nice and good here in your little forward lunge, okay? And then you're gonna take that right leg back, switch sides, so left leg forwards, good, sit it back. I kind of like my hip over my knee here. I do see a lot of people really going back here, but play with it, see what feels good for you. And I will always say play with it because everybody is so different, right? Your left knee is under your left hip. Your toes are up. You're pressing down with that left heel. You're pulling those abs in tight. Instead of trying to get the head down, you're really actively pulling that chest forward. Almost like you're trying to get your belly to just sit on your thigh. Good. Just breathe here. Breathe out. Slowing down the breath. From here, you can play with your balance. So
So feel free to take your, hand on your shin, maybe just one hand, maybe play with both hands. It's up to you. You can always tuck or untuck the back toes to help you with your balance if you want to. I think it's kind of a nice option to have. I definitely have a harder time with my balance on this side. Good. Just going to breathe here. Okay. And then set those hands back down. You're going to rotate a little bit to the left now. Okay. Find a nice strong position here. You're going to feel a nice stretch to that leg. And then just kind of bend. Good, and straighten that leg and just kind of work through that hip, just kind of bending and straightening. Feels kind of nice, like a nice little dynamic movement through that hip. Good. If you're tight, you can always just stay right here, right? Good, one more. Good, hold here. And now really turn and kind of hang out there and breathe. Good. You're really gonna get a stretch to that right side. A few more breaths here. Good. And then slowly bring it back forward. And then you can always open it up to the side here if you want to take a little bit of a tuck twist. Another option here. You can do that on both sides if you want. If not, you don't have to. I'm going to do it on this side just because I'm a little bit tighter than the right side. Good. And then set that hand down. Okay. And then from here, take that leg back and have a little seat. We're almost there. Okay. I'm going to have to sit facing you guys. Now from here, see if you can take your right arm up and then work that elbow back. Then take your left hand back and see if you can clasp your hands together behind your back. Just stay here and breathe. And a lot of times I see people shoving their head forward. Really work your head back. Try to get like a good posture here. And just kind of hang out here and breathe. You guys are almost there. It's so awesome. Good. Really reach that elbow long. Sitting tall, getting a nice stretch. If you need to use a strap, grab it. Good. And then release that. Take the left arm up. Kind of work that elbow back. Good. You're going to feel a nice stretch through there. And then bring the hands together in the back. Good. Head up. Good, stretch it out. Stay here for a few breaths. But anyways, awesome job, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. This is just kind of one of the ways I like to practice my yoga. I know it's not traditional, and I know some people don't like to call it yoga, but I still feel like it's kind of like the way I like to do yoga. A little more strength building, a little more kind of a cross between a fitness workout and a little bit of yoga mixed in. So anyways, leave a comment, comment, subscribe, share. You guys are awesome. I love doing these. And I'll see you guys next time.